How you doing, folks? It's Two Sheds Gabby, and today I'm going to begin a search for another box of nickels. I didn't find a silver last box or two. I'm hoping I might find one this time, and I hope I continue getting those 2024s as well. In the first row of the box, I did get a 1940. This is a Philadelphia. It's fun getting those old ones. This is the ball bearings for the pachinko machine, the good ones, and I'm hoping you can see the design. It's wowzers. Here you go. See, this is the original ones. Those are really cool, and they all have things on them. Well, real early in the second row, I come to my first 2024P. That's good. That's a good sign. Hopefully, there'll be plenty more where those came from. Today we were out in that's a pretty beat up nickel. It looks old, but it's pretty beat up. Oh, I can't even tell. Wow. I wonder if I can get my knife under that and pull that up and see what that date is. It's a Philadelphia, whatever it is. Wow, it's really messed. So we went to, after we went to get a couple of things at the hardware store, we ran by Kroger to get some half and half. It's the creamer we use in our coffee. And my wife and I was in the mood for like an ice cream bar or something. And they had Klondike bars for pretty cheap, but you had to have the digital coupon checked. So I grabbed a pack and we're heading to the register. And my wife said, "Let's stop. I got to check." And oh, there's 2024P number 2. Cool. My wife had to check if she had checked that or not. So we stopped, and that list is ridiculous, and there's 2024P number 3. Wow. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. It's an Indian head. No date. We might try the Nika date on that. Oh, that is gone. Wow. That one is really worn. We'll try it. I don't see anything for a mint mark. It's really worn. I don't know about that one. Anyway, she went through that list for about 10 or 15 minutes. She goes, "I'm halfway now." I'm like, unbelievable. I'm going to take this pack back and grab another one because we'd already been sitting out for a while. So I ran back and threw that one back in the fridge. It was just the plain old vanilla. And I saw another pack that said vanilla, so I grabbed it and ran up there. And then I just ran to the register and scanned it through, and it had been checked. So I yelled for her, "Come on, let's go." And then we ran out, and I went over to the gas area because we had 70 cents off per gallon. And so she got a couple of them out, and I opened the door and grabbed one. She goes, "Look." And I look at it, it's like sugar-free. I had grabbed the stinking sugar-free. Oh, I can't stand that. Sugar's bad enough for you. Sugar-free stuff's 10 times worse. Look at that, guys. It's a 1916. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Pretty neat. 1916 Buffalo. Very nice. I like that Nicodate stuff. Here is the third row, and here is 2024P number 4. Man, it's kind of early to say, but it sure would be cool to get a whole row of them. I got a glare going. There we go. Pretty early to say that, but man, that'd be neat. There's 63 million made of those, that Buffalo, the 1916 Philadelphia, which I assume, I didn't see a mint mark, so I'm assuming it is a Philadelphia. Where did they find time to make all those back then? Guess they didn't have anything else better to do. Next row, and here's another one, number 5. Yeah, man. So I took some cents and made a nickel. That's a quote from somebody, but I can't think right offhand who it is. I may go back and see if I can find it. But that's what I did. I took some cents and made a nickel. Now, I guess Elon Musk took some cents and made billions, and I only made a nickel. But it only took 5 cents. It's only paper roses, but it only cost a dime. 1959, the Philadelphia is pretty low mintage. The Denver ain't. I'm now in the 6th row, and here is 2024P number 6. Keep them coming. There's this guy out just taking a big hike out in the wilderness, and he comes to the edge of this woods, and there's a big open field, so he's just going to walk through this field. And on the other side of the field is like the forest. The woods starts back up again. He starts out across that field, but he hears something back in the woods moving pretty fast, and he turns up, and a little ways back where he had just come from, he sees a bear, and it's charging, and it's coming in his direction. He don't know if it's after him, but he knows it's coming in his direction. So he takes off with all he can running through that field, and he can just feel the bear getting closer and closer, and he's looking and looking around at the other side of that field at the woods, and there's right at the entrance of the woods is a pretty good sized tree, and there's a limb hanging out, and he's like, my only hope is if I can jump and get that limb and climb up the tree, and maybe that bear won't want to bother coming up that tree after me. Next row. So here's the next row, another 2024. So he's running with all his might and with all his terror and fear. And the closer he's getting to that tree, the higher that limb is. And he can just tell that bear is closing in on him. And from the sound of the feel of the ground when it hits the ground, he can tell that it's a big old bear. He's like, I got one shot at that limb. And the closer he gets, though, that limb is higher and higher. He's like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. And he's so scared. He's just terrified because he just knows that this could be his last day on earth. And he finally makes it to the tree just before the bear gets to him. And he gives it one shot. He jumped with all of his might. And he just completely misses. But it turns out okay because he got it on the way down. Here's another one, guys. 2 in this row. Cool beans. Is there another? Nope. Number 9. And it's only the 8th row. How about that? Maybe we'll get a full row. Put another row away. This is roll number 9. And there's just something that I wanted to mention from the Bible. The preacher, I've read this many times, but in the sermon it was just pointed out again, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I'll mention these verses. In Ezekiel chapter 3, I think it's like verses 18 and 19, something like that. Oh, it says, God speaking, when I say to the wicked, you shall surely die, but you did not give him a warning to turn from his iniquity, that man will still die for his iniquity, but his blood I will require at your hand if you did not warn him to turn from his iniquity. That's a paraphrase, guys, but I just want people to know that I want to tell you guys, if you ain't living right, you can change it. 1957, Denver. My hobbies are fun. I enjoy them a lot. But none of that compares to being prepared for the next life. Did y'all see anything about Hulk Hogan in the last couple of years of Hulk Hogan's life? He turned his life around, and he told people in front of the camera, he said, people turn to Jesus. And that's what I suggest too. Here is 2024 again. I think this is 10. This is double digits. Hallelujah. And I don't just say that, guys, just to save my own skin, although I do want to do what I need to do. But if any of you are teeter-tottering and thinking you ought to do something, take the opportunity and go do it. Read your Bible. Obey it. You hear the word. If you believe it, repent of your sins. That means turn away from them. Confess that Jesus is the Lord, and then be baptized for the forgiveness of your sins, and then live according to the word the rest of your life. And then you get to go to heaven. The next row number 10. I'm going to take a break after this row and go see what's going on with me and my wife the rest of the day. You guys know that I probably spend more time talking with you guys than I do most people that I know. I spend a lot of time answering questions and just chatting with you guys. And so I feel like every now and then, this is not a preaching platform. I recognize that. But I do want to tell people what I believe. Here's a 1956. And that I'd like to see everybody living righteously. It's good for you, it's good for your soul, and it's good for the country. The country needs strong Christian people, strong families. That's the backbone of the nation. 2024, number 11. Number 12, cool beans. You know, the reason we have the politicians that we have is because our nation has kind of left God in a large part. And lots of crazy ideas come from that. And these are the type of people that get voted in. And they're going to rule the country unless we make some changes and get them back out. But ultimately, when the end comes, you want to hear God say, well done, good and faithful. Here's the 11th row, and I just came across this 1958 Philadelphia. Check this out. 58 Philadelphia, 17,900,000. That's pretty low mintage, guys. That's pretty cool. I will put a link below to yesterday's sermon. It was a good one. I will say that yesterday's sermon, a whole lot of it was kind of directed toward those who already are Christians, and a little bit less to those who haven't become Christians yet. But it's still a good lesson. I encourage you to check it out if you have a mind to. And I am off my soapbox now. And now we're going to look for some more 2024 Ps. How about that? I was just getting ready to say that. And there they are, number 13. All right. We got if it keeps going at this rate, I got a shot at getting an entire row in this box. Here's 2024 P 14, number 14 in the 12th row. So after that last roll, I realized I had sold something on eBay. And so I went up to my shed and got it. And I came in to start getting it packaged up and ready. And my wife came in talking about dinner. Oh, a little while back, you know, I had just joined this Costco club thing. And we were just walking around checking it out. You know, it's new to us. And they had this, there's number 15? Yeah. Cool. And they had this box of like individual pad thai meals. Like, oh, that sounds fun. Let's get that. And then we get it home, and it's designed only for a microwave, and we don't own a microwave, haven't for quite some years. And so she's trying to figure out how to finagle another way to fix it other than the microwave, because we don't do the microwave. This is now the 14th row, and this is 2024 number 16. Pretty cool. So my wife made chicken and dumplings for lunch for 1941, Philadelphia. And I just had something different pictured for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because here's a 1952. Quite a few of the older ones so far. This is also Denver. And maybe it was because of where some way or back at a restaurant it was different. I don't know, but I had it pictured differently, and I made the mistake of saying something. She tore the back bedroom off the house, and no, I'm just kidding. She did not do that. But anyway, she was concerned. Like, what are you thinking I'm supposed to be? So I looked up chicken and dumplings, and I just told her I went through about 100 different pictures, and hers looked like about 97 of them. So I think she did it right. I just had something different pictured in my head. So I put my head between my knees. There at the end of the row is another one. All right. And this is 1956. There's a bunch of them. This is also Denver. Here is 2024P number 18, and we're in the 15th row. Golly. This just might be kind of a long video. Sorry about that. I can hear some of you guys out there. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, for a guy who talks the talk like he's aware of, what he's buying, already in the first half of this box of nickels, you've already told us where you've bought 2 things without checking out the label very good. I admit it, I'm guilty. And here's number 19, 2024P. I get in too big of a hurry, I guess. And my father's name was Millard, and he frequently did that. And so my wife will frequently look at me and go, Millard, Millard. He did it again, Millard. Oh, there's my first 2025. And there's a 1940, Philadelphia. I started a kids book a few years ago. I got a few pages in, and I just got stumped, and I quit. But the name of the book, it was in honor of my dad, and the book was named Millard the Mallard. And I was just putting together some thoughts and things, kind of fun things that kind of was a reflection of his life. But I only got partially way in, and I started running out of stories, and I had hopes to rely on my brother to help me with it, because he is the history book, and then he passed away 3 years ago, and I kind of put it into my book for the time being. Now I'm in the 16th row, guys, and here is number 20 already, 2024P. I had just gotten another 2025 as well, and so they're really coming along. But the silver, I just like getting silver in my nickel boxes, at least every now and then. 17th row, and here is 2024 number 21. Not bad at all. Oh, I was in a public restroom a little while back, and this was over in the corner, in the stall in front of the toilet. I had to get a picture of it. Here you go. It looks like an old one. 1953 Philadelphia. I got a kick out of it, so I thought I'd share it. Now in the 18th row, here's a, here's a 1947, and it's a Philadelphia. One of you guys mentioned in my last nickel box, I had this 1946 that looked kind of funny. And you said, you ought to weigh that because it could be a counterfeit. And I thought, well, that's a good idea. So I pulled it out of my tube and I just weighed it, and it is a 5.0 grams. So it's the same as the others. But man, that was a good idea. I'm glad you said that. I need to remember to do that more often. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know. Oh, there's another 2024 right there. That's number 22, looks like. Hey, this is the 20th row, and here's my Canadian. And I just remembered that last box we went through, I didn't get a Canadian, did I? I don't believe I did. 1986. And I did just find another 1958 Philadelphia. That was that low mintage one. It's pretty neat. This is the 21st row, and look how dark it's probably nothing, but that thing is just almost black. Oh, it's just filthy, that's all. Oh well, I just had to check that out. Also in that same row with the black nickel is a 2024P number 23. This is still the 21st row, still in the first half of the box. And I did want to mention something. You guys know that I am into cryptocurrency to some degree, and I do enjoy dabbling in it. And I've been hearing a lot about this Kraken new wallet thing for buying and trading, not just cryptocurrency but also stocks. And I've been seeing ads and people talking about it on YouTube. It's like, I'm gonna go check that out because they say it's just great. I like it, guys. I got it, and I deposited some money into it, and I bought some cryptocurrency. I'm looking at a few stocks. It's easy and it's really cool. I like it a lot. I really do. I'm gonna put a link to it below if you guys think you might be interested. If you go through the link, I didn't go through somebody's link. I wish I had have, because if you go through my link, each of us gets $75 once you, I guess, after you use it or something. I don't know, but I wish that I had known somebody that could have sent me a link and we could have each gotten something, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, if you're interested, I'm going to put a link below. I thought it was a really cool trading site. I like it. I've been checking it multiple times a day, and it's kind of fun. I like it. See what you think. Now the 23rd row, and here's 2024P number 24. Still more than one per row. That's not bad. I'm starting to smell food from in yonder. Where's the glare coming from here? Try that again. Yeah, I'll probably try to get through 2 more rows and get halfway through the box, and then I'll go in there and see if she's got food ready. It's almost 5 o'clock p.m. A friend of mine said that his buddy had a 1990 full-size Bronco that he had completely restored. Had, what did he say, 75 or 80, maybe it was 90,000 original miles, a 1990 full-size Bronco, completely restored, because I think he only wants $3,000 or $4,000 for it. I said, oh my goodness, I'm buying it if that's all he wants. He last night at Bible study, he came up and goes, "I was off, buddy. I'm sorry." He wants 10,500, and I said that's probably a good deal if it's completely restored with that little mileage. I said, but I'm not in the market for spending $10,000 right now. Now the 24th row, and here's 2024P number 25, staying one ahead. I like that. Oh, look, 26. That's a way to give me a little insurance. One more row and we're halfway through the box. I used to have a full-size Bronco. Oh, goodness, when was that? I lived in South Bend, Indiana. Man, I liked that thing. Loved it. It was a big old thing, and I went to get some tires for it, and I didn't have money for new tires. And I asked him if he had anything used. And he goes, "Man, you ain't going to believe it." He goes, "I just had some guy come in here and trade." Oh, here's another one. Look at that. 3 in this row. Cool. He goes, "The guy just came in and traded in some practically brand new, huge tires because he wanted something specific." And he goes, "I'll give them to you for $300. I'm like, "Put them on." Oh, man, they were huge. And in fact, I couldn't even turn the wheel 100% because it would hit inside the wheel well. It turned plenty for regular, normal driving, not a problem. But if you wanted to really cut it and try to make a sharp turn, you couldn't turn it the whole way because it hit inside the wheel well. They were just massive. They were really cool. I really liked that vehicle. I don't even remember what happened to it, but I sure did enjoy it. 2024P, that's the 4th one in this row. Man, that's okay. Now if I have some rows that don't have any, I'm still doing okay. Neato. There's another one. Is that 5 in this row? I don't know if I've ever had that before. Oh, wow. I'm back, and right at the end of the first row of the second half, I come to a 1941. It's a Philadelphia. In the second row, I come to a 1955. A Philadelphia would be very nice. It'd be a semi-key date. Most of those were 55. Why can't this one be? Nope, it ain't. Oh, well. Oh, so we ate that Thai food. It was okay. It was one of those package deals. I guess it was almost as good as could be expected. we won't buy that box again. I think it came with 6 small pouches, 6 or 8, and we each had 2 pouches tonight, and so somewhere down the road we'll finish those up, but that'll be the end of that. Oh, will I get a silver this half? Golly, I hope I do. 4th row in the second half of this box, and I finally come to my first 2024P in this half, and this is number 30. Number 30. We need 10 more. Seems like we can do it. Oh, there you go. 31. Now the 6th row in the second half and 2024P, number 32. Just 8 more to go and we'll have it. My wife's just now coming in from the fire. I came in a little earlier to get another package ready that I sold on eBay. Starting to I didn't get a single sale all weekend, and today I got a few, so that's nice. Keep those sales coming. Now in the 7th row in the second half, I come to a 1953. Oh, that's a San Francisco, ain't it? Yeah. I think if my memory serves me right, there's less than 20 million of those. That's a good one. Cool. I think I'm going to get a haircut here in a few minutes. She just nodded yes. Well, here's what I look like right now. I'm losing all my hair right here, guys. I had such a full head of hair all my life, everybody thought I'd always keep it, but well, I'm back. Can you even tell? Eighth row in the second half, and here is a 1941. What is that? That's an S. Cool. 41 San Francisco. Man, my friend Big O, he found him a 38S this week. How do you guys do it? Man, I never see them at all. Oh, there we go. Went a couple rolls without one. 24p, 33 there. My wife's been cutting my hair a long time now. I'd rather her do it than the inmates at the prison I used to work at. They did a terrible job, but it was free, you know. I'm now in the 12th row in the second half, and here's 2024p, number 34. 6 to go. 14th row in the second half, and here's number 35. Just 5 more to go, guys, and we got a full row. Oh, there's another one right at the end of the row. Just 4 more now. 15th row in the second half. Now just 3 more to go for my 40, my full row. And I still got 10 rolls to go even. Oh, it's like my third 25. Oh, it's a 1949. I think we want the S for the Semakide, and we don't have it. Oh well. Another 25. I just came to a 48, and an S would be a Semakide. What do we got? Is that a... That is the S, guys. 1948 S, Semakide. Cool beans. Wow, that's neat. That's a neat one. I like that. Uh-uh. 2 to go. Just 2 to go for our 40. 8 rolls to go in the box, guys, and we just need 1 more for a full roll of 2024 Ps. I feel pretty good about it, don't you? Oh, what in the world? Oh, I don't know. Just somebody clawed him or something. Here he is with 7 rolls to go left in the box. 2024P number 40, a full roll of them. That's nice. What was that show? It's like, I'd like to buy a Val Pat. I'd like to buy a silver Pat. Now 6 rolls to go, and here's number 41. rolls left. Here's number 42 of 2024P. This Wednesday, I won't be teaching my Bible class because the first Wednesday of the month we have singing. So several of the men will just pick out a few songs and they'll lead them. Sometimes we'll sing a couple of new songs, and a lot of times we'll just sing some of the old favorites. Oh, there's 43. I led a song. Oh, cool. That's nice. 44. How about that? I led a song Sunday that I think they were used to singing it out of an older songbook because there's a line in it that's changed. It's not the wording, it's the way it's sung. And I'm going to lead that song Wednesday, and I'm going to have the new book and the old book, and I'm going to compare them, and if I need to, I'll show them. The book I sing out of, it goes like this, whereas we're all used to because a lot of the old sacred selections is what everybody used for years and years, and I think that's what they're used to singing out of, and it's a little bit different. I have sure been getting the 2024s here in my town. There's number 45. I'm not getting the silver, but I'm sure getting a lot of them. So that's a good consolation prize, I do believe. 45 so far. Still got 4 rows to go. 46 and 4 rows to go. I could still get a silver. There's still 4 rows. 47. Wow. Now, guys, 3 rows to go, and here is number 48. I believe I'm going to get over 50. Roll them up. Rawhide. Hit them up, move them out. Oh, 54. 54. I think the D is the high mint in the 54. What's that? That's the S. That's definitely the lowest. I don't remember what it is, but it's the lowest. That's cool. I've done pretty good with these older ones. So we got a semi-key date and a few other pretty low mints. Let me check that 54S. I'll just pull it over here. 29 million. Cool beans. All right, that's pretty cool. 3 rows to go. What was that, number 48? I think that's what that was. I'll count them after this row. Oh, man, I wish this silver would show up. Second to the last row. I'm still at 48. I may not get the 50, but here's a 1951. And S is a key date, not even a semi-key date. But all of these, I mean, like the Philadelphia is like 20 million, and the Denver is like 28 million, and the San Francisco is like 7 million. Oh, it's the Philadelphia, which is okay. This is the second best of the 3. Boy, that would have been nice. Golly. Pretty cool, though. Well, I thought I'd get 50 for sure after I got those like 45, 46 so fast. That's all right. The full row is pretty fantastic. 1 row to go. Last row, guys, and here is number 49. Wow. 49 2024Ps so far in this box. About a half a row to go. I'd love to see a big P or D or something right there. 75. $49, guys. We got 49 2024 Ps. Didn't get a silver. We got a 1916 Buffalo that we had to liquidate, but that's pretty cool. Several low mintage older ones. Not bad at all. But I wish we could go meet at the silver box, but we can't again. We'll see in a couple days.